What's up everyone, this is Ron Ball. You are watching FIFA World Cup 2026 match Spain vs Belgium. This is not a real life game, it's a full PES 21 simulation created and edited by me. Everything in this video is original gameplay content with no copyright issue. Just pure football entertainment, let's kick things off. Welcome back to
So
Ron Ball.
hello and
Today we
welcome
bring
to
you a
what has
massive
turned out to be
FIFA
a
World Cup
truly gorgeous
2026
afternoon.
quarter-final clash
The
between
sun
Spain and
beaming down
Belgium,
on the
recreated in
stands,
PES 21
little baby
simulation, fully
smiles all
recorded
around us.
and edited for
We
your
are
viewing
so
experience.
indeed as
Two
the
European
expectation of
powerhouses are
both
ready
teams.
for battle. Spain, known for their smooth passing and control of the game, while Belgium brings strength, pace and clinical finishing. The tension is building, the players are focused and everything is set for the high-quality showdown. A place in the semi-final is on the line, and neither team will want to let
Plenty
this
looking forward to
opportunity
seeing
slip.
this, a
Stay
capacity
tuned on
crowd
Run
here.
Ball.
Well, on
This
the
is
face
going
of
to
it,
be a
Peter, we
thrilling
appear to
encounter.
have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest. Well, we're on the way. Cucurella. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Tielemans does really well to win the ball there. Onana. De Bruyne. Mechelen. Tielemans. Doku. Tielemans. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. They've got a corner here. And that has been cleared. That's a good run down the left. Doku. De Kalpa. Openda. And it's De Kuyper. Good play on the left-hand side here. Yamal wins the duel this time. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. That's very neat. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. That's good defending, very good defending. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. And the finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played into them, and he shoots!
He's delivered all right! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck good, and he looks hungry for more.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Bruyne. Oh, can he get onto this? Doku. Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. And he's got his cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Out towards the flank. Castagna crosses. Lovely feet.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Openda. Doku. Out to the right. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ah, such a clever touch. Cucurella. It's a throw-in. De Kalpa. Doku. Onana. Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Decent progress down the left. Nico Williams goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Swings it across. And that has been cleared. Played out wide. Cucurella looking to get on the end of this. So who's he picking out? Now it's Williams. He's had a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Doku. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Onana. Castagna. That's tidy. Castagna puts the ball in.
Belgium really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Castagna clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne played over towards the opposite flank. And it's to Kepa. Doku climbs up big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Moved on forwards. Pedri. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku. Tielemans. Castagna. Castagna forwards and with intent. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Very nicely done. Rodri. In with the challenge.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Openda. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Kalpa. Onana. Castagna. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. Oh, that's a nice ball. Doku. Pedro Porro tries to clear. That has been knocked clear. And it's to Kepa. Nice control. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. And here's Openda. Openda. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal. De Kepa gets in to thwart him. Doku. Onana. Castagna. Mechelen. Doku. Tielemans. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Tielemans. Doku. Castagna. De Bruyne. Castagna. De Bruyne chooses to go cross-field. Doku. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good run down the right. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro proves just a little bit too strong. Aimed in towards the centre. Doku. Belgium going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. To Kuiper, and he goes cross-field. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. De Bruyne. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That'll be a throw-in. Castagna. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Doku. There's the shot! Cucurella. Spain have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Onana. And it's played forward. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Spain out in front with an early advantage. And here's Nico Williams. And here's... off the ball! No, he's missed it.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
That's really well manoeuvred. That was nowhere near his best. Cucurella. Pedro Porro. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Teat. Doku. He's on it, can he get away? That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. De Bruyne! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back! Oh, that is a bit special. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Correa has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's hoisted clear. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tielemans. De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. Rodri. Nico Williams. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Who's he going to play in? There will be a throw-in. Tielemans. Doku. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Rodri. Playing towards the other side. Nico Williams. Rodri. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's picked out the run. Openda. Oyarzabal. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Pedri is fouled. It's a great ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball's gone out of play. Plays it out wide. It'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Castagna. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Keeper's dealt with that. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Referee's given a throw. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Nico Williams. Back into the middle. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Openda. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Doku. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Openda!
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. That's a throw. Now it's Williams. Williams. And it's Pedri. Rodri. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Tielemans, head over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's there to clear it. And it's Cucurella. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Yamal. De Kepa wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Cucurella. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Teat looks to the other side. Tielemans. And it's De Kepa. Doku. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Tielemans. Now this could be a real chance! They've played it short. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Openda. Openda! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Now it's Openda. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Witsel. And he goes cross-field. Castagna. Onana. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Yamal. De Kalpa. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Doku. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Onana aimed forwards. Great work on the overlap. And it's De Bruyne. Castagna gets his head on it! Couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tielemans. Doku. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! He can get that clear. Doku. He's got to be in. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. There are a few waiting for it. Howson clears it away. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nice looking ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Castagna. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Proves too strong. De Kalpa looks to the other side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. That is lovely. Pedro Porro, and that's aimed into the middle. Tielemans. Castagna have it back and can go again. Tielemans. Pedri. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Onana tries making a foray down the right. And it's Castagna. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. Mechelen. Doku. De Kalpa. He is just caressing the ball. Tielemans. Pau Kubasi does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And it's to Keita. And here's Doku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri, gently done. Nico Williams tries a cross. Takes a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Shot it goal! Castagna. Castagna played over towards the opposite flank. Doku. De Kalpa's cross. Howson attempts a clearance. Nico Williams. Pedri. Howson shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. And they've got a throw. Onana. Tielemans. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams chasing after it. De Bruyne. Onana. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Pedri. Laporte. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte. Onana. Doku. And he goes cross-field. De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Openda. Openda. Openda laid out to the left flank. Can he deliver? Tielemans. It's a loose ball. Doku. And claimed it back swiftly. Cross needs to be good. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cross to the back post. And back out it comes. Pedri. Yamal. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Openda. And it's De Keita. Doku. De Kalpa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cucurella played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well read, nice interception. Onana. Castagna. De Bruyne. Played towards the other side. Doku. And it's De Keita. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking for a decent ball in. De Keita, back when it goes. Onana. Now this could be a... Oh, Openda! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Openda is offering a wry smile there.
Rodri. Moved on forwards. That's the throw. Onana. Showing good feet. Tielemans knocks it out wide. Hit into the... Shot, surely! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro, who does have an assist to his name. Pedro Porro. Doku. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Onana. And it's Castagna. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Castagna crosses.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Onana. Castagna. Oh, nice touch. Tielemans. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Hausen. Pedri. And it's played forward. Tielemans. Here's Openda. Doku. Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Tielemans. Chooses to go back. And here's Tielemans. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Here's Openda. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Has a quick glance. Nico Williams. Laporte shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Onana. De Bruyne chooses to go cross-field. And it's to Kepa. Howson with the clearance. Pedri, gently done. Yamal. Produces a cross. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Moved on forwards. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Doku. Tielemans. Castagna. Onana. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. And it's to Kepa. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Doku opts to Tielemans! Great defending, strong and determined. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nico Williams. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, super find. Now it's Yamal. Clears it away. De Kalpa. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Kubasi. Cucurella. Nice physical challenge. Castagna. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne, and he goes cross-field. Doku. That's a little off target. Witsel. Witsel forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. Laporte played over towards the opposite flank. Spain have reclaimed it. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Cross goes in there. Danger averted for now. Mechelen. Witsel. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Looks to the other side. De Bruyne. Castagna. Openda!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodri. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Lovely ball. Williams! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's to Keita. Now it's Doku. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Might be danger here. De Bruyne. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Castagna. Witsel. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. And here's Nico Williams. Deftly away. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Yamal. Played with finesse. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tielemans. Doku. Proves too strong. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Moved on forwards. Out of play for a throw. Strong running down that left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Header comes in! No, he's got that completely wrong. Pedro Porro, and it's played forward. Half-time getting close now. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's tidy. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Openda does really well to win the ball there. Onana played into space. Laporte. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro tries to think it through. Williams. Oh, it's played into the area. Chance! It's there! Sells, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tielemans. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Out to the left it goes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Tielemans. Onana. Openda. Now it's De Bruyne. That's very neat. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. Tielemans played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Can he deliver? Here's Openda. And the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Laporte. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Nicely intercepted. Onana did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Doku. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Laporte. He can run onto that. And he's there to get it away. Cucurella. It's out of play for a goal kick. Onana. Castagna. Onana. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. Kubasi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass has gone astray. Out for a throw. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oyarzábal forwards and with intent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Castagna. De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Castagna making good progress on the right-hand side. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Yamal. Doku. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. Laporte. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, what a ball! Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Onana. Tielemans shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. Pedro Porro. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. Now it's Openda. He's in plenty of space here. Doku. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Over to the left. Doku. Onana. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tielemans. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Belgium have a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cleared away. It is a corner. Rodri can get it clear. Throw it. And it's Amadou Onana. Now it's Doku. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal, gently done. Pedri. That's a cute ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Calmly anticipates. Onana. Doku. Doku going full tilt down the left. Tielemans. Onana. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
We are approaching halftime, and what a game we have on our hands. It's 2-2 between Spain and Belgium, both teams going toe-to-toe in this high-stake quarter-final clash. Spain showing their trademark control and creativity, while Belgium are responding with power and precision on the counter. End-to-end action, chances at both ends, and absolutely nothing to separate these two sides so far. With halftime just momentary, the big question is who will take control after the break. Stay with Ron Ball, this one is far from over.
And here's Tielemans. Doku. The referee's awarded a free kick. That'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
it's kind of a hard one to call the teams.
And we are back underway for the second half here on Run Ball. It's 2-2 perfectly balanced after an intense first half. Both Spain and Belgium now have everything to play for. Just 45 minutes to decide who moves one step closer to the World Cup glory.
Oh, that's well done.
The players are back out with renewed energy, the tempo is picking up again and you can feel the tension rising with every pass. One moment, one mistake or one piece of brilliance could change everything. Stay locked in with Run Ball. This quarterfinal is heating up.
Onana. And it's Castagna. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Williams. Gets good distance on it. And here's Nico Williams. Witzel tries to clear. Openda. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. De Bruyne. Castagna. Onana. De Kalpa. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. In it comes.
Belgium clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Castagna. Crossed into the box. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Tielemans!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Defending of the desperate variety. Onana. Tielemans. De Kalpa. De Kuiper chooses to go cross-field. Castagna. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Pedri. De Kalpa. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Openda. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. And it's Amadou Onana. Doku. And that was very necessary. And that's a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Williams. So who's he picking out? Firmly met.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has been cut short. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Castagna. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Doku. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Doku, and that's aimed into the middle. Howson. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro elects to cross. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. He is just caressing the ball. It's run loose here. Nico Williams. De Kalpa. Teat. Onana. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Doku. Tielemans. Oh, it's come loose. Onana. And here's Openda.
Openda really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Castagna. De Bruyne. Castagna. Onana. Tielemans. Played out to the right. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Openda! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Onana. Castagna. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Howson. Rodri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Cucurella. Castagna shifted upfield. Onana. Castagna. And he goes cross-field. Doku. Tielemans. Onana. This might... He's shooting! Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. It's gone out for a throw-in. Castagna. Witsel. Tielemans. Played towards the other side, and it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Openda. Oyarzabal. He's got away. Oyarzabal. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cucurella, cross into the box. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out to the right. Chance to play it in. And here's Yamal. Yamal clears it away. Castagna. De Bruyne. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams, spread out to the left. Searching passes played there. Cucurella. The cross comes in. Teat. Castagna. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Rodri. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Onana. Tielemans. Now who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Oyarzabal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Oh, that's neat. Looks across and plays it in. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Castagna. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Here's Oyarzabal. Openda. De Bruyne. De Bruyne head over towards the opposite flank. De Kuiper. De Kuiper looking up to see who wants it. And here's Openda. Openda laid out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. De Kuiper's cross. It's run loose here and reclaimed it in a trice. Ah, such a clever touch. He's in a good position here. Doku! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Onana. Doku. Showing good feet. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Yamal. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Witsel looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Castagna. And the shot, Openda! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Openda actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Howson. And it's played forward. And here's Openda. Tielemans. Aim forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal. Rodri shifted upfield. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Lovely feet. Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Rodri. And here's off the ball! De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. He's in plenty of space here. Rodri. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Al Kubasi gently done. Get a throw in. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gets it away. Laporte. Cucurella, Nico Williams, Tielemans, played out towards the right wing. Nico Williams. Rodri. Cucurella. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. That is lovely. Williams. There are a few waiting for it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tielemans moved on forwards. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tielemans, and he goes cross-field. Played towards the other side. Doku. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Over to the left. Onana. And here's Tielemans. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pedri. Nico Williams. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Pedro Porro. Williams. It's come to nothing. Witzel. Oh, good spread. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. And here's Openda. And it's Tielemans. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Openda. Tielemans. And it's De Keeper. And it's hoisted clear. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. And it's played forward. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to run onto it. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Witzel forwards and with intent. Now, where's he looking? De Keeper chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams. And it's played forward. Tielemans. Castagna. Openda! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Witzel. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Castagna. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Goes for a shot! Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Showing good feet. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Pedro Porro, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And here's Openda. Oh, that's neat. And here's Doku. And it's Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. Howson. Pedri. Laporte aim forwards. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Nico Williams. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Openda. De Keeper. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Played out wide. Doku. Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Picks it up out wide. Punched away. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pedri, gently done. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Kalpa. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Teat chooses to go cross-field. And he cuts out the supply. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Mechela. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. Doku. Out to the left it goes. Looking for a decent ball in. De Kalpa's cross. Oh, they could be caught out here. Moved on forwards. Rodri. And here's Openda. Over to the left. De Kuiper has it out wide and in space. De Kalpa's cross. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Tielemans. Rodri wins the duel this time.
Tielemans really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cucurella. Can he get onto this? That pass has been well intercepted. Witsel. Tielemans. Tielemans shifted upfield. And he's on a charge. Doku. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tielemans. Oh, shooting chance!
Tielemans usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Onana. That's a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Cucurella. Witsel. Doku. Witsel. And it's played forward. What a throw in. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. And it's Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Onana. Openda looking for a runner. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well manoeuvred. Tielemans. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Tielemans. Openda made out to the left flank. Doku. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tielemans! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Castagna. De Bruyne. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Cucurella puts them all in. That is clearly overhit. Witsel. Onana. Onana, gently done. That has found him in acres of space. And the keeper has it. Nico Williams. And it's Tielemans. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Great defending, strong and determined. Tielemans. Oh, sweet feet. Cross goes in there. Laporte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's anyone. And De Bruyne!
De Bruyne made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Just about up to 75 minutes. Laporte forwards and with intent. Yamal aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Kalpa. De Kuyper. Played over towards the opposite flank. Castagna. De Bruyne. Castagna puts them all in. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Laporte. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Teat can get it clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pedri spread out to the left. Openda. Good running, strong and purposeful. Openda gently done. Openda, now he's got space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Out to the left it goes. And here's Nico Williams. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedri succumbs to the pressure. Doku moved on forwards. Belgium couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Openda. Rodri wins the duel this time. And here's Oyarzabal. That's tidy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cucurella crosses, and he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tielemans. This is it then, now or never. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. Laporte. Howson. Onana. Doku. Onana. Tielemans. De Kalpa. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri.
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that is out of play. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that has been cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. Doku. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Castagna cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Openda. And it's Castagna. Chance for a shot! And that's off target.
Tielemans clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pedri. Kubasi. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Oh, clearance is short.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's to Kepa. Now it's Doku. Time to deliver. Doku.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nico Williams. Yamal. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Doku. Now here's the delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a run down the left wing. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Crossing.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cucurella. Williams. And it's Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's really well cleared. That'll be a throw. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Lovely feet. Pedri. Rodri.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mechelen, and it's played forward. Castagna. Castagna. Can he deliver? Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Onana does really well to win the ball there. Teat. De Bruyne. Aim forwards. And here's Openda. De Kuyper picks it up now. Howson attempts a clearance. Rodri wins the duel this time. Little doubt, that is a foul. Nico Williams. And that has been clubbed away. Aimed in towards the centre.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. And it's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Castagna forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Howson clears it away. Howson gets it clear. Out again for a throw-in. Tielemans. Castagna.
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well timed, excellent interception.
Belgium really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. De Bruyne. Out to the right. He's cut it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Doku.
Belgium clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's applies the finish!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Howson. Nico Williams. Pedri. Aim forwards. De Kalpa. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. Kubasi. And he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Pedri. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Played into space out wide. Williams. Oh, that's nice.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's De Bruyne. Doku. And here's a Openda! And somehow he managed to miss it. And back to the goalkeeper. Sells. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Keeps on running. De Kalpa's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kubasi. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Final seconds, this has to be it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri, oh, good spread. And it's Porro. Nice control. Yamal. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Oh, a delicate chip through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Onana. Witsel. Played towards the other side. De Bruyne. Castagna looking to hit the byline here. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Laporte gently done. Mechelen. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Doku. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Onana. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Thinks one through. Castagna getting this one clear. That's good play. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And it's Pedri. Ball swung in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tielemans. De Bruyne. Castagna. De Bruyne.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's just a little long. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Moved on forwards. And here's Doku. That's very neat. Doku. Lovely feet. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. And here's Openda. And a chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Rodri. Laporte. Kubasi. Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. Belgium don't have many options and time is running out. And De Bruyne! A real chance and a real let-off. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. And here's Doku.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Yamal. Pedro Porro puts them all in. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. Played out to the right. De Bruyne. And he'll hit it first time! No, not this time.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
De Kepa cuts it out. Onana. Decent chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Tielemans, gently done. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, red, nice interception. De Bruyne. Openda. And here's Doku. Belgium have to get it into the box and quickly. Doku head out towards the right wing. Castagna crosses. That is not what he intended. Rodri.
We are heading towards the final moment of this incredible clash on run ball. It's still 2-2 and neither Spain nor Belgium have been able to find that winning goal. The tension is at its peak. Now every pass, every tackle, every shot could be decisive. As things stand, if the scoreline remains the same, this match will go straight to the penalty shootout. Players are feeling the pressure, managers on the edge, and fans are holding their breath. Are we moments away from the late winner, or are we heading to the penalty?
Kubasi.
Stay with run ball, drama guaranteed till the very end.
Pedri. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Onana. And here's Openda. Played out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Pedri attempts a clearance. Out towards the flank. Tielemans. And here's De Bruyne. Out to the right. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Teat. Castagna. De Bruyne. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And so they... Oyathabal shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Openda next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Nico Williams is the second man to step up for his team.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Doku is the man who's second in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Spain with the chance to go 2 up. And that doubles their lead. Belgium can't afford to miss another one.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Spain with this chance to pull 2 clear. Big character, big moment, big save. And so the captain steps up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Rodri is able to finish it here. And he delivers! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game.
The final whistle is blown and the match comes to an end. I'm Ron Ball and thank you for being part of this experience. This was a simulated match created using PES 21. If you enjoyed it, make sure to support the channel and stay tuned.